Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about cheating. So today I have Nadia with me. This may or may not get out there. This podcast currently has no name because we may or may not get cancelled. But yeah.
But we're just gonna trauma dump on all of y'all.
Right. This is actually for us, not for you guys. But
Yeah.
hopefully some of the advice helps. So how do we know each other?
I don't even remember.
Did I slide into your DMs? No, I don't
No
know.
lah, no, you're not.
Just
It
follow
was-
Instagram.
Yeah, then but we're from SMU what? Then you were my
Right.
senior. Then we studied like twice in school.
Yeah, right. We studied, sure.
Yeah. Remember at the study booth?
Okay.
AK like sit there for 3 hours and do nothing lah.
I gotta say, right, for the longest time, you kind of inspired me because of your expose.
Oh,
So-
my expose.
You know, I was like, I was like texting you the last whole year, thinking like, should I say something about this or should I just keep quiet? Then I was like, I gotta say, I took a lot of inspiration from you. I don't know whether you're proud of that or not, but my incident was like a year plus ago. Yours was,
2 years plus.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so unlucky.
I mean, that's how life is. I think you learn from it. That's what the objective of today is. Okay, so let's start things off. How do you find out about cheating? So we're gonna talk about cheating, right?
Yeah. I think cheating, right, is never just like a one time like, oh, suddenly they'll cheat. It's gradual and it's micro. It starts micro, right? And it's happening right in front of your eyes, like before even realizing. Mine started damn small. It was like, oh, delete a message kind of thing. Then, I was like, no lah, my boyfriend won't do that to me, that kind of thing. But that's when you start keeping your gut up,
Okay.
Then for a few months, I was like, never mind. Until one day, right, I don't know, just gut feeling, like got tingling sensation. I was like, I should just check lah. Prove
trust
my
your gut, right?
trust
Yeah,
your
I
gut. Okay, because I have his Instagram, then he has my Instagram. So sometimes like texts will like pop down kind of thing, Then when I'll notice when like texts get deleted. Yeah, then
I need to ask first before I continue. Like, why do you have each other's Instagram? Do you think it's okay to do this? And I'm not saying it's wrong. I mean, I might also similar. I read the Instagrams. But,
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't think it's okay. I don't know it's okay.
I think if both of you are fine, sure. But if it's like you want their Instagram
So y'all were both
or
fine.
something, yeah, because we had nothing to hide.
Then why he's
like,
so stupid? Like he give you, then then he just delete. Like he thought he could get away with it.
yeah, but
Oh,
I'm
shit.
I'm fast, I'm smart, So I
The
see, right?
notification there, what?
No, because I there was no notification, but I went in. Then I was like, I saw this. There was a message here, but it's not here anymore, kind of thing. So actually, I gave him benefit of the doubt. I was like, no lah, maybe he just, I don't know what I was thinking of. I was like,
Did you confront?
cannot be. No, never. Yeah, I confronted. Then he's like, nothing,
Deny.
there's nothing. Deny, say sorry. Then after that, I was like, okay, never mind. Then, but even though you drop it, right, it stays on the back of your mind, So
It
3
went
months.
for a while.
Yeah, so 3 months later, like in those 3 months, right, I was super heightened. Like every time he like tilt his phone a bit or like say something off, right, I'll like get very like shit, Like
Yeah.
then it really fucks with you. Kind
I
of
think
thing.
the phone thing is the one, man. I also cannot that. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like the phone is a very good. Like if they're just a little bit like pensive about it, right, and they're hiding it from you, right.
Yeah.
I just automatically think it's like something sus already.
Yeah,
nowadays.
and then maybe it has to do with something about me not being secure, like confirm. Because I was the kind of girlfriend who like check following
Thingy. Oh, you do?
last time.
Wow,
Like,
damn bo liao sia.
hey, you cannot say that because wait, when you date a man who only follows like influencers, right, it gets to your head.
Aren't they all your friends since you're like influenced?
Isn't that worse?
Oh, so
Because it's like
have is your
you
friends.
bring you, of course.
Oh,
Then
okay.
you bring them to
Maybe
like
you just
events.
appreciate a good looking girl. I also can appreciate a good looking girl. I just follow it, right?
Oh, that's
I mean,
why.
I'm single now, so I can appreciate.
Yeah, if you just okay, can I just say if I ask you, hey, this got damn chill, right? You'll be like, wow, damn chill. I don't care, But if like I go to your like search
Message.
history,
Oh.
right? All Singapore girl influencers, right?
Right.
Wow, it's a bit like, wow, I'm not pretty enough, is it? That kind of vibe. Yeah,
You
but
think yours is influence? I kena carousel guy, bro.
bro, that one loser.
Okay, I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but basically mine was like from Carousel, like it's a rental thing I was dealing with. That like also helped me find rent. Then after that happened,
Fine, right?
you know the most messed up part. This one is like it was. I think I didn't tell you before, but I was like going through a very dark time. Then I was like I was going to do something stupid. I wouldn't say what the stupid thing was. I mean we have been through that kind of mental health trauma before, but I was going to do something stupid. Then my friends came over. All my friends came over, right?
You told me.
Yeah. Then she told them that she was at work. Then after that, like she was not at work. Like she was with the guy for like 2 days, right?
But did she know your mental state?
Yeah lah, she knew lah. That's why she came over. She actually called my friends over. But the
Oh.
thing is like she told my friends that she was actually at work. So this went on for like a whole week. But the reason I didn't tell, it was because I was collecting receipts. I know this is a very like
Wow,
masochistic thing to do, but I wanted to collect the receipts. Because at that point it was just gut. I want the proof. Like, don't you?
But you already knew lah, but you just kept
No, it was just gut. It was just gut. As in gut, like I saw
receipts.
I only saw the Instagram DM pop-ups at first, but no conclusive, like they went out together, they went to the house. I never see the text message.
Wow.
But the collecting receipts part is torturous, but very necessary, I feel.
Oh, but I can never. Like, I feel like once I find out the first thing, right, I will confront, because I cannot sleep if I
was
knew. Like, but I feel like that's a good plan. It's like you can just act like, I don't know how you act like everything is fine.
I don't really want to go out. I never done this before, but I actually never told anybody this before. Okay. Basically, when I exposed, right, I recorded the expose.
Like audio.
No, a video. I'm a media. I have to put a camera there, lah.
This is all like MTV, like.
As in, I know. That's why I told you, if anything was released a year ago, it would be a bit messed up.
Yeah.
As in, I don't think that is like reflective of how I want to portray myself. I think I really wanted all the receipts. I don't know why it mattered so much, because it's like, when you've been lied to for so long, right, you second guess yourself so much that you want the concrete proof.
Yeah.
So even like a couple of months after the breakup, I still once in a while look at the concrete proof. I was like, what the fuck? As in, like, no, as in, do you keep like shit and you still look?
As in, like, I don't look, but sometimes when my friend asks like what happened, right, I'll just pull up my IG archives. Then I'll like tap the 30 stories.
Oh, the problem now is that it's actually etched in my brain already. Like, even if I don't look right, like the image and the text, I don't think I can. Which is trauma issues and trust issues, which will carry on, which over time I think will heal. Like everything else. What's the timeline between like when you find out and like when you're exposed?
Oh, a few days, man. A few days, bro.
So impulsive, are you?
Yeah. Actually, I regret a bit. Like, the only reason why I exposed is because I was heated and angry. Looking back,
I was heated, angry also. Everybody is, what?
Yeah, but looking back, I think it was a bit immature.
That's good.
Sorry.
That's a good takeaway. Yeah, that's good. Now say sorry.
Sorry.
I mean, for mine, it's a year plus later. I kept like debating in my head, but recently,
whether you should expose, is it?
Yeah, because mine was basically like the tabloids came out. Then after I was like, okay lah, like that, saucy But
it was in the news,
something about like cheating and like plastic surgery. Then like because tabloids, right? Netizens are netizens. They can say whatever they want to say, right? And then it's just like.
But where did it even come from? That
I don't know.
Information?
To be fair, I told my friends. Like I told you're one of the few I told. I would say my mistake here is I told like 10 people, but I was going through like I don't know whether 10 is a lot. But
confirm one of the 10.
Of course, it's one of the 10, but it's like I don't know which 10. Then she asked me to go and check which 10. I can't find which 10. Right? Maybe you.
Please,
No, I don't think anybody's got it. Like it's so boliao, but it's like
exactly.
Metcalfe's law, like one person tell another person, then broken telephone, some news come out and then it's just like that.
Yeah.
What was the biggest thing, like the biggest difficulty you faced after getting cheated on? Like what do you feel?
I think it's like the feeling not good enough, because mine wasn't okay. Like, other than the first time I had a gut feeling, before that it was like zero clue. Like
ignorance, 小妹妹.
Yeah, not ignorant lah, but as in, because I didn't have a like perfect relationship before. It was a bit toxic. So I was like, oh, finally I met.
Is it about you now? Since every time kena sway one is your what?
Yeah, is it me? Maybe I'm the problem.
Yeah,
I don't think
I need to psychoanalyze. Are you the
no,
problem?
I'm not okay. I'm not the problem.
So to be fair, I'm gonna say after I like said it out, I felt a lot better because I bottled it for so long, right?
Say what?
Like, as in, after I said I got cheated on, like I know
when you told,
like I put it on social media like 1 week ago. After I did it, I felt a lot better. I know it's a bit toxic, but it's like because you bottle this repressed feeling so long, then like you finally say, then okay lah.
Yeah, actually, like it makes us feel better, right? But I feel like okay, because when I exposed, right, my mom and my dad follow me on Instagram.
Oh.
And my mom and dad know
what
my
did your mom and
ex.
dad say about it?
Yeah, they was like my mom was so disappointed.
Okay,
because my mom and my dad had very different reactions. My dad like, oh, if I see that fucker again, I'm gonna beat him up, Then my mom was like, why put these kind of things online, like digital footprint, like,
Both my parents said that.
Yeah, it's like, if you're a couple, if anything, you resolve it offline.
That's the problem, you're a media person, it comes like that, but
yeah, but actually
comes with the package.
Yeah, but then again, that's why looking back, there's a bit of regret lah, because it's like, it is a bit immature, because it's for your own, like,
so do they hate him now?
You, huh?
Do they hate for
but I feel like
straight?
When you get cheated on and you're vulnerable, right, you do anything just to make yourself feel better lah.
So revenge It was a little bit of revenge thing.
Of course, it was purely revenge. Like, I remember sitting in my room, like, constructing the expose, bro. Like, typing out the receipts and, like, circling the dates.
Right.
And I felt like, oh.
One thing I would say is, like, keep the receipts. Because people will, like, say that you never, like, I always make sure I keep the receipts. I also wrote a whole, like, I have two versions. There's the version I came out 1 week. I have the 1 year ago version, which I don't think anybody should see. That one is toxic. What do your friends say?
Oh, my friends. Okay, like, most of my friends, right, like, okay, I realized that when I posted the expose, then a lot more people, like, there's like two kinds of people.
Yeah, I told you not to do. I know what I said. I said like this is not good. But that time I haven't kena anything yet.
Yeah, you see, you only understand, right, when it happens to you. Like, all my friends like, don't lah.
I said it reflects badly on you,
Yeah, it reflects badly on you, and I'm just like, whatever.
But then I do it too.
wow, yeah, it's like
No, but
you really
I try
can't
to be
help it.
respectful of it. Like, I think over the years, if this happened to me when I was your age, like I'll be like
Go crazy,
I'll
right?
be worse. I'll be worse.
Yeah.
Like now I'm older and like wiser, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they helped me gain
What-
followers. Okay, because when I posted it, right, a lot of people were like DMing me, not
Nice.
like oh my god, what happened? They were like, oh, like I hope
Happened
you're
to me.
doing I hope
Yeah.
like, it happened to me before, or like I hope you're doing okay.
I got a lot of
like,
those too.
Very very nice. So that helped me like find comfort. But then there's the other side. There was just one drama kind of like they were like, oh my god, what happened? Like what the hell? Like then they stopped checking on me. Like they just want to know the drama.
Yeah, some
which
is just
a
one
bit,
drama, which is
And actually, one of my best friends, she's the only one that came up to me like, actually, don't you think there's a bit much? But I was too angry. I was
just
like,
shit. But at the time, you just want to vent lah.
yeah, and I was like, no, it's not too much. I mean, if you don't want me to expose you, then don't do that to me. Oh.
Right.
That was my like.
One thing I got like from the DMs was that I realized that a lot of guys face it too. Like I think one thing that media portrays is that like guys are not vulnerable and stuff. But when I read my DMs, like a lot of guys have
Yes.
gotten through like cheating and infidelity, and it's more common. It's just that they don't say because of like pride.
Of course.
and ego.
Yeah, they don't want to seem like you
Weak.
know. Yeah.
Is it weak? I don't know.
Actually, like some guys, right? Because okay, like I did an expose, so people know that I got cheated on before. Like most of my followers.
Yeah.
So some guys actually DM me before saying like, "Hi Nadia, I know this is very weird, but I recently got cheated on. Like, do you have any advice?" Like guys, like would DM me that. I'm just like, oh, like so sad. They're like, oh, I don't know how to cope. I don't know what to do, and like I feel very desperate, like coming to you. But you're the only one I know who has like had such a similar experience. Then I'll just give them like very nice advice. And it's very nice to be able to help people get through it as well.
So
Yeah.
okay, last question. Advice for your younger self. If you could like give yourself advice 2 years ago.
2 years ago,
That crying girl. Were you crying? You were crying, right?
a lot of
Yeah, same. What was it?
respect yourself more. I feel like it radiates because like when you respect yourself, people will respect you.
I feel like 2 years ago you are, considering I know her, she won't even listen to you.
But 2 years ago, I'll be
She'll be
like,
like, fuck.
the fuck is this crazy bitch talking about? Like,
Respect.
like, fuck you, I will date a guy next week. Like, but it's so true because I feel like last time, right, as long as, like, a guy, like, wants to, like, talk to me or what, I'll just be like, oh, like, I'll, like, something to boast to my friends. But now it's like, I don't care whether you're good looking. It's like, I want you to know that I can drop you anytime I want. Like, you are not someone that... Okay, now I just sound so, like, so
You
mean.
Preach this stuff.
Preach, but I was just like... Yeah, like, if you don't respect yourself, people will think you're easy. And especially when you have a social media presence and you're a girl, that can travel damn fast.
Yeah.
Like, hey, she damn easy, bro. Just try. Yeah. And then now, right, I'll let people, like, access, but then I'll block it off when I want to, Then, like, so you must play with them.
Okay. Enough.
No. So, what will you tell your past self?
One thing I'll say is like therapy. I'll say go for therapy. I think like we've both gone through that. And as cliche as it sounds, right, like medications, I think, I'm not saying bullshit, but only when necessary because it's just a crux, it just helps for a short time being. But therapies can really like fix the underlying problem.
Because it fixes like your mind and the way you think about things.
A very stupid story. I told my mom I was seeing a therapist. I was like, it's $100 per hour. She's like, talk to me, free. Then I was like,
Oh my
that's
God.
the sole purpose. Like, I talk to you, I get more stress. So my mom is like the traditional one. They want like $100 per hour is expensive.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I think it really helped a lot. Like,
So cute though. She just wants what's the problem?
I wouldn't
Just
talk to my mom. Dude. I cannot talk to my mom about things. Yeah, but I'll probably tell my younger self that and then just let it go faster. I prefer, right, if a girl just like, because for mine, we tried to remain friends and we tried to date even 2-3 months after. And I feel like ego-wise, especially for me, maybe if a guy, not saying a guy no ego like can handle like dealing with that, but for me, I really couldn't look past like whatever happened. So he's like, I think cut it faster. Cleaner, cut nicer,
Actually, that's so true because it's like you feel angry about the cheating, right? But then you can't leave them, and then you feel even worse.
Yeah, you stay on, right? I stayed on for months. And then even like, because she left overseas, right, I still stayed on like mentally for like another 9 months. Although there's like no physical contact, right, I still like couldn't like get out all that shit in my head.
But then so like after she cheated, you just stayed on with her, like
No, we didn't meet already. She was overseas already.
right after she cheated.
Yeah, she left like a month later.
Huh? Then
No, we went out for like a trip, like to rekindle things. And 1 month we tried to go on a trip and everything, but like
didn't work.
even then, yeah, like I try. Then after she left already, I still like we tried to do this LDR thing. Like, still talk, text once in a while, like once a month. But it's like
Oh, I remember. We were talking about it.
we were
then
very
you
cordial. It's only until like this incident. I think now we're still not like I would say we're not. I don't know after I say all this shit. It's like, but I try to be respectful. Like, I don't want any like bad blood or anything. I just try to
But yeah.
say as it is.
But when you all went overseas together, was it like nothing physical? It's just
Have
really
lah.
have
What else you think? You think people go the best? Break up sex is like the best.
Yeah.
Actually, but in the end you feel like shit after. It's not just
Oh,
about
yeah.
like the, it feels worse emotionally.
But you just can't leave. It's like I think it's like a mix of like just familiarity and like comfort also.
But when you finally leave, it's quite like liberating.
Oh yes,
Like,
yeah. But you have to be damn strong to leave, I feel. Like it takes a big step to really want more for yourself.
I had one ex last time, I'm not gonna name who, I think you might know lah, but like cut me off so fast, right, that it was so nice, you know, actually. I respect that kind of like as in, like, as mean as that was, right, it's like mean for a week. But you don't have the pain for like months. As much as that one was bad, right, it was like I really healed faster. It's just
But actually, when she did that, do you like hate her more or?
like for that 1 week lah. But after that, when I look back and things, right, that's how you should do things, because it's better to, if you don't like someone, just cut. Rather than cheat or like play people on or lie or whatever, you
That's
keep
true.
going on with that kind of stuff, right? It gets more toxic.
Then like, why do you think people cheat instead of breaking up and then doing stuff with other people?
Could be personality type. For my specific incident, I think she a bit like scared of telling the truth. Like her whole life, I think like a lot of lies. So it's like when you already build a house of cards, right? You can't just pull out one.
Yeah, but I think before you even have to lie, like the thought of cheating will come. Right? So do you think it's like you don't love your partner enough, or?
Do you think it's something triggered your cheating actually? Because mine, I think I did something wrong also. I would say
Oh, in my first one, like 2021, I did nothing wrong, I feel.
really.
Yeah, I was perfect.
Mine was like we had a fight. And then I was like get out of the house. I don't want to talk to you already.
Okay.
Then like 5 hours later, she texted the guy. But she was really texting the guy before that.
Oh,
Just is
okay.
like
But it's a trigger.
more innocent texting. Because I checked the timelines of things. Like the texting was more innocent. But I don't understand why you need to text like my Carousel tenant lah, like so much, because just try and help me get at least, right? Like
Yeah. I would say like, okay, like I wasn't perfect. Like I think I was a bit insecure, but
Young.
it was like young, insecure kind of thing. But I did not.
Some guys
bring...
like that. The naive Xiaomi.
No, but it wasn't naive. It was like the sometimes check following kind of thing.
I made back then, you'll be like soto one. You're like happy.
Just like
Now not so happy.
vibing. Yeah, now
See the reality of the world.
yeah, traumatized, bro. Yeah, no, but I think it was like why I was so upset about the cheating, right? Is because I felt like I didn't do anything big or anything wrong. Like
Doesn't
I
be
was,
one big thing, right?
Yeah, but I was like a good girlfriend. Like, I'm very loyal. Then like to me, it's like why couldn't I deserve that simple respect back? Then yeah, that feeling will like stick with you.
But to be fair, he was also quite young, right? So both is young-ish, right? Maybe
Yeah lah, yeah. Like after circuit breaker, I was like 20, 19, 20. Yeah.
really xiao maybe.
So, yeah, only 22
Quite
now.
young, really quite
Okay.
young. No, but that was really
Maybe
quite.
you're just old.
Yeah, I'm quite old.
Yeah.
No. Okay, anyway, that comes to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time for our next episode of No Name Podcast.
No Name.
No Name Podcast. Bye.